Chuck Leavell of the Allman Brothers Band and the Rolling Stone knows and loves music.
It changed my life.
He likes to do yard work too, which is why he's rocking the dark sunglasses during our interview.
So I was mowing the lawn, and I was wearing my safety glasses. They began to pinch my nose, and I made the mistake of taking them off and hanging them on my shirt. And I hit a pine cone which ricocheted off a tree and hit me directly in my right eye.
Back to the music. The love affair began when he was a little boy. His mother introduced him to it.
And I'd tug on her skirt and say, "Mama, play me something on the piano, you know." What I said. When I saw Ray and heard that band, JaQuitta's, oh, my heavens, you know, his voice, his playing, the big band. And I just was wowed. I was totally taken.
Chuck is one of the most respected and sought-after pianists. He worked with the best, toured the world with Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, playing unforgettable music.
Mick and Keith are just amazing songwriters. You know, they've written hundreds and hundreds of wonderful songs that we all know and love. We could talk about them. Satisfaction, Jumpin' Jack Flash, Angie, You Can't Always Get What You Want, Start Me Up, you know, and on and on. It's just fantastic. How long can this reasonably go on? Does it have a limitation? Probably at some point. The passion is certainly there for all of us.
You've got good hair.
Aren't you sweet?
Have you heard that before? You have good hair. I'm sorry. That has absolutely nothing to do with what you're talking about.
Chuck is also an environmentalist, a tree farmer. He says his website, MNN.com, Mother Nature Network, is one of the most visited independent environmental websites with more than 4 million visitors per month.
And trees and forests do so much for us. You know, they give us materials to build homes and schools and churches. They give us materials to make books and magazines and newspapers. They clean our air, they clean our water, all these wonderful musical instruments.
The interview took a slight shift when I asked,
when was the last time you cried and why?
Ooh, my goodness, at the loss. Ooh, you hit me there, didn't you? It's the loss of my best friend about a year ago.
Before we ended the interview, I wanted to know if his mother got to see the fruits of his labor and hers.
We took this picture right before we all went on stage. And there's Mick Jagger all duded up, and there's me, and there's Keith Richards, and there's my mom with her little purse. It's the greatest picture.